Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you the news live at 3 for WWE Champions. We're going to start out here on the portal, and we're going to take a look and see what we got for new offers. We have a new MLC going on. King Booker is the chase, and he's amazing. If you didn't see my preview, check it out. I'm a fan. I think he's easily a top 3 trickster. For me personally, I think I would put him at very strong number 2. Really like Booker T. Bomber, thank you for the bits. So he's very good. Nakamura is the free card, and with the monthly bonus, he's insane. Strongest free card during the month I think we've ever had. After the month goes away, I think he will be the best free-to-play acrobat and still very, very good. And not bad at all. I plan on taking Nakamura to 4-star gold during the month. I think he is worth it, and get him ready to go 5-star bronze for talent up. So let's take a look at some of the offers here. Typical that the $99 one at the top, if you're in that pricing bracket, is quite good. Really good offer. There's 100 Booker shards. You get 38 loot pulls, blitz tickets, keys, health packs, Evo tokens, kind of the whole 9 yards. Solo points. You also get the Ring of Royalty medallions. We'll take a look at that prize wall in the game. That won't be for everyone. That's above my pay grade as well, but there's going to be some good stuff in there. Player's Choice loot is here. We'll get to that when we get to the game, and I'll explain my feelings on Player's Choice loot. $100 for 16 pulls, so you don't get a lot of pulls there. We also have a bunch of different cash combos. There's a $20 one where you're getting the normal cash, and then I will call it bonus items. In this one, you get 200 bonus TP, 1 legendary strap. So this one, I would say, is a fantastic deal if you are chasing Booker T. 200 Booker T shards bonus, and then the cash. So that's a lot of Booker T shards and your normal amount of cash for that price point, out of my price range, but I think that's actually a pretty good deal. Yeah. No. I don't like that. The web exclusives, there's a couple of them. This roster booster, 5 million coins. You can double dip with the event going on, which we'll look at. That $50 gets you an additional 10 million coins, so you're 50 million coins for $50, and then the other stuff, not the worst. I'd probably go about it a different way, but I could see where some people would go for this one. Some of these launch specials are pretty good, actually. I'm partial to this one. $30, 3 million coin, 300 TP, 10 loot coins, 1,500 solo contest points, 850 of the prize wall medallions, the special ones. So that one's really not bad at 29. The silver one isn't terrible, but I think this one with the extra stuff here at $29.99 is pretty good. All of these, though, are giving you the bonus medallions, right? This one gives you 2,900, but again, if you're in this price bracket, you're probably chasing Booker T, and these 200 shards up here are probably going to be better for you. This is very tempting. $20, 5 million coins if you're coin deprived, like I currently find myself. This in a $5 offer gets you the 4 million coins, so $25, 9 million coin with the double dip on the event. So kind of like that. I don't like buying TP, as I've said in the past. I'd much rather farm it. So not a fan of these. It's good pricing, but for TP, but not a fan of it personally. Don't forget to do your daily claim for the MLC. And okay, yes, the King Cash combo is here. Here's your reminder to do your daily free reroll. Mine is currently on cooldown, but do your daily reminder. And here's the double dip I was talking about. $50 gets you 10 million coin and 20 Booker shards, plus whatever else you get on the items. That's kind of the sweet spot. Diminishing returns after that, like 115 isn't much. 200 is an additional, it's just the value kind of goes downhill rapidly after 50, in my opinion. So again, if beyond that, you're in a different bracket, what you're doing and what you want to do better than me. So let's go back over to the game now. get rid of this screen here. Boom. Go over to the game. And let's take a look. Let's start off with the store. Backstage, I want to talk about the Backstage Pass. These are same offers as we saw over there. Nothing better with the player's choice. The step-ups, too. So the first step-up gave you some of these, and I believe it's 3,000 solo points. Yeah, 120 medallions, 3,000 solo points in a loot pull. I went ahead and did it this week. I really want Booker, and I know I'm probably not going to be able to max all the coin stuff with where I'm at. So I'm
News team,
assemble. I'm playing it safe. So I got the first one. Second one isn't actually terrible value either. They look like they're improved, I would say, this month a little bit. Once you get to the third, they're getting a little less expensive, but 1 and 2 aren't too bad. Here's the Royal Cash combos with Booker T shards. I am pretty favorable to these. You can't double dip though, but if you're chasing Booker T, regular pricing on the cash, bonus 75 Booker shards, bonus 4 million coin. Not my price bracket, but they're not bad offers. So the Backstage Pass, I am again a fan of for $9.99. Even though I'm not chasing Booker T's 3,000 shards, I feel like for $10, everything else I got was worth the $10. The MLC points, the coin, the TP, and all of the other stuff. So I am a fan of that. And let's see what else we got. This was the Backstage Pass for $9.99. You did get the 7 bags like last month. Don't forget to do your free claim. Here we'll be able to check out the new prize wall. Sort of like a pity pull system. You're getting some bonus stuff for your spending. And if you spend enough, you get a guaranteed card. That's a lot. I will get nowhere near that. These are posters of 3-star gold, 4-star gold, 4-star bronze rather. I'll get nowhere near those that much, so not necessarily anything new there, but 150 is 500,000 coin, 3,000 is 10 million coin, and this prize wall looks like it's going to stay the whole month, but beyond that, these are pretty interesting right here. So this strap, like on a Sika, I mean, 50% gem damage on someone like Sika, woo, that'd be pretty nasty. Plenty of people these would be good on. Attitude, I would love this for, let's say JBL. It is a random class, though. So you do have to worry about a random class as well. So do keep that in mind. But there are some, these could potentially be pretty big game changers. These have the high bonus chance ones, so usually those are pretty good bonuses. Yep, they're good bonuses. They are random. But yeah, I like this 10 million cash or 10 million coin here. Those are pretty nice pickups along the way if you're doing some light spending. So kind of a cool prize wall idea. I may not get very much of it, but I like that it's there. You can see I bought my blue TP, all of it that I could that was guaranteed here. Prize wall looks pretty good in this week, this month again. So player's choice. I don't really know what to say other than for pulling a gold token, I feel like there should be some better options in here personally than what's there. A silver, if you need 2 of them, Kofi is a pretty great card still. I'd be inclined for that one. Kane's gear with 1 silver, I don't know. I don't like the player's choice loot personally. That's just how I feel about it. 20 shards, 100 shards, yeah. That's not for me personally. So that takes care of that. Let's take a look at the loots, and I'll show you why I don't like player's choice. First off, it's 16 pulls for $100. Normally, you're gonna get 35 to 40 typically. Sometimes we see as many as 50, although that's rare these days. But 16 pulls at a 1.82% of featured, so you're talking 4 pulls. So $400 to have a shot at a featured odds wise, which doesn't mean you'll get one, by the way. And there are some really good cards in here. You got Mherex, Keith Lee, Dawkins, Snoop, but Junkyard Dog's in there, Ember Moon's in there. Orton, a lot of people have. If you're like in this price range where you're spending $100 pulls, a lot of you probably have Orton. And there's shards in there. So also a bronze medallion and a silver medallion, not that cool for just one, even a gold. If you already have the poster, I mean, I guess Hollywood is great, but so it's fairly diluted on top of it because there are shards and it's only a really low rate. So now if you're a newer player and you were missing all of these guys, or like 90% of them, all right, maybe then. But generally, I've never really been a fan of these. You move down into super rare, 5% chance. Montez is there, Hollywood, Kofi. These aren't necessarily super rare. I still don't have Kyrie, Paul. I still don't have Macho. Of course, Hogan. But again, shards. Very rare other than Showstopper is pretty rough. And rare, you got Elias. Other than that, it's pretty rough. Uncommon, there's nothing really to love there. And commons, same deal with commons. So not a fan of this loot personally. I would rather spend my money on different loot. I actually think the premium kickoff loot is probably better. You get more. Featured is 2.83%. Better splash of cards, really, probably, in my opinion. There are some bad ones, but again, higher percentage, plus you get more pulls. Miz is in there, you know. There are a few more shards, too. But if I was going to spend, I would actually go for this one. I feel like it's more useful on just about everything in there, for the most part. And then you go down to the super rare, 11.5%. Asuka is still really rare. A lot of people don't have Trish. Black, Ember Moon, Sid. Strowman is actually super good at 5-star gold. He scales really well, surprisingly well. Seth is in there, Bianca, DiBiase. I just think this, if you're going to pull, this is the better one to go for. The one I would go for if you're going to spend 100. I think you're going to have better odds, personally. But it is what it is. So if you like the other one, go for it. But I think this, the kickoff loot is the better of the two, personally. Cash loots, there's 2 of them. I have got some feedback from a few people. This one, 2.6%, only 17 pulls. So do keep that in mind. You're only getting 17 pulls on this one. So you got like 4 megas to have the odds of hitting a featured. No guarantee again, but you're talking about 4 sets of pulls to have the odds of hitting a featured. It's pretty good featured in here for the most part, at the top especially. Breeze is still pretty rare. Sarge is rare. There is head of the table, but you got Boogeyman, Macho, obviously Memrock. It does get diluted some down here, but no shards. So you notice no shards. So I like that. So at least if you hit the featured, you hit the featured. Super rare, there's some good stuff in here again. There's some not good stuff like always in super rare, but the shard count's all really high at super rare at 200, so I am a fan of that part. Even into this bracket, there's some good stuff. Again, 100 on the shards in here, and then commons, 25 to 50 on shards is a lot on the commons. So if you're close to Miz, Strowman, Seth, you know, any of these guys, this one you might think about, but do keep in mind you're only getting 17 pulls. So the odds are quite a lot diluted. But you know, this one you're getting 42 pulls. So 3 times the pulls for a higher chance in the featured. I'm sure it is going to be diluted with shards, though, at that rate, because that's actually super high, 3.4% with getting 42 pulls. Yeah, I mean, 25 shards, that would suck, right, if you hit that. And then you got Vader, Booker T in there, Dango in there. But if you need Strowman, again, not a bad one. Let's see what else we get for shards at the bottom. You guys know how I feel about cash loot. This bracket here, the mega rare, this has a lot of good cards in it, just looking at it already. It is diluted, of course, like always, but no shards, right? And at least half of the posters in there, and I'm saying poster because I'm reading poster, I call them cards, are really good ones and pretty rare. You go down the next tier again. I mean, Eddie, Strowman again. It's really not too shabby when you think about 42 pulls compared to 17. Strowman again in this one. Drew's in here. Mr. T's in there. Elias is in there. Uncommon. Strowman is still in the uncommons. Probably not weighted very high. I wouldn't plan on pulling him from the uncommons. And then commons is all shards, right? And you guys know how I feel about all shards. So if you're close to Drew, if you're close to Strowman, if you're close to APA Farouk, Mr. T, those are pretty good for the commons. So I like the Strowman Cash Express loot with the odds. That's probably my favorite out of all of them as far as the cash goes. But of all the loots altogether, I'd say that's the one I'd be most inclined to pull for if I needed one of those shard guys. Otherwise, I prefer the Royalty Premium Kickoff to the Player's Choice loot, so I would go for this one personally. I'd spend 100 on this before I'd spend 100 on that. So that's my take on that. Let's see, did I miss anything else? We talked about Step Up, we talked about the loots, the Booker Cash combos, the MLC, and the cards. I think that covers everything, guys. Tomorrow, I should be able to start doing the pace, where you should be at, like, you know, arbitrary number, like if you get X amount per day, this is where your day will be at. I'll start doing the pace on the daily news. And most likely I also will be doing a breakdown for whatever weekend event we have tomorrow as well. My breakdowns are moving to the news as much as possible, so be looking for that tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that helps me out. Other than that, good luck out there.